Aloha everyone, this is Lenora, Hawaii's Pickle Lady. Today I'm doing a special oatmeal raisin cookie. Not just your ordinary one, but this is something special. It has two ingredients that other people don't put in it, so it makes it healthy and it makes it chewy and very tasty. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have 2 cubes of butter, which is equal to 1 cup of butter, and it's softened. So whenever you make cookies or cake, you always have to soften the butter, otherwise it has a hard time mixing with everything. So now I'm going to do on high speed, beat it up. Now I'm adding 1 cup of brown sugar. Next, half a cup of sugar. And you can't add all the sugars together because it'll clump up and it won't mix well, so you do it gradually. Okay, now I'm going to clean the sides of the bowl. Okay, next I'm going to add 2 eggs. Now it's getting really nice and moist. Okay. Next I'm adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And I always use pure vanilla, not the imitation stuff. It doesn't taste and smell good. Okay, next, I said there were 2 special ingredients. The first one is 2 tablespoons of molasses. That gives it a really chewy taste. So I'm going to pour that in. It's very thick, so I have to use a spoon to get it all out. This adds a really earthy taste to it too. Okay, I'm going to mix that up. Okay, now the dry ingredients, I'm going to mix them all together. This is 1.5 cups of flour. And the next special ingredient is 1/2 cup of wheat germ. So put that in, all the dry ingredients. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay, we're going to mix all that up so the dry ingredients will go in it a little at a time. You put it in gradually so that it mixes well. Okay, on low speed. Don't put it on high because it'll splash all over the place. You can already smell it, all the spices and the molasses. Smells really good. Okay, the last 3 things will be 3 cups of oatmeal. And if I have a hard time mixing it with the mixer because it's stiff, I'll just use a spoon, but we'll see. Not too bad. Mix up the oatmeal, it's almost there. Now the raisins, 1.5 cups of raisins. Let's put that in. And then I have 1 cup of nuts. Now to make it easy, of course, these were bigger pieces of walnuts. So what I did was I just put it in a bag so that I don't have to wash any mixers or anything like that. And then I just spread it out and I pounded it. You can pound it with a bottle, with a rolling pin, or anything else. But this saves work in cleanup. So just put the 1 cup of nuts in here, all chopped up. You don't have to chop it up too fine because you want to bite into it too. Okay, the cookie dough is done. And I have here, like I said, my favorite half-sheet pan, aluminum. And this is a number 40 cookie scoop. I always use these because it comes out the same size, the cookies. So I always put 12 per sheet. And then it'll probably spread out some. This way you know exactly how many cookies you're making. This recipe makes about 4 dozen. And I'm already preheating the oven, 350. And it takes about 10 minutes or so. But every oven is different. I've had some ovens that cook faster, some ovens that take longer. So you be the judge. You look at it and see if it's done. So we're just going to do 1 pan just to show you. And the oven is almost ready. And I always like to use paper grocery bags from the store. And I open it up, and that's how I cool my cookies and other baked goods. Just saves a lot of money. Okay. Okay, the oven is preheated to 350, and I'm going to put it in for 10 to 12 minutes. But like I said, you have to watch it. Okay, the cookies are done. And at 14 minutes, I had to make it, although it said 10 to 12. Like I said, you have to check every oven. But you see it's perfect on the bottom. So it's nice and crispy on the bottom and very tender and moist. But here's a judge. This is Austin again. He's going to try a cookie.
It's nice golden brown. It's really juicy. Or not juicy, but
Moist.
Moist.
If you were sitting down, how many would you eat at a time?
I'll probably finish this whole roll right here with a glass of milk.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's super healthy because it has like the 2 special ingredients. You have the molasses and wheat germ, and you can't even tell. So nice and chewy, but you know, it doesn't fall apart. It stays really good. So when I took it out of the oven, it was still very soft. So I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I could get the spatula under. Otherwise, if I took it out right away, it'll all break. So in this video, like we promised, every video that we make for this month, we will have a drawing for a shredder. So be sure you're a subscriber and you comment on this video, and you get a chance to win. So I thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like it, don't forget to smash that like button and comment. And if you have any requests, let me know. So mahalo for watching. Thank you. See you later.